Good morning. It's Wednesday, and that means it's time for This Week in Geek. I'm your host, Paul, and I'm running solo again. Aaron got called into work. Again. First things first, have you heard about the huge sale at Collectibles Galore this Friday, November 29th? It's the store's 5th anniversary and Black Friday. They'll be open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and check out these deals. All graphic novels are 50% off and they have a great selection. Wall comics are buy one, get one 50% off. And get this, that includes slabbed books too. What a great way to fill out your collection. On top of all that, are you listening? Spend $25 or more and get one of the very limited grab bags full of awesomeness. Now, there are only 20 of these grab bags, and as I already said, you have to spend at least $25, but honestly, that's really easy to do there. The grab bags will also be limited to one per person, per family. Let's try to keep it fair, folks. So, let's jump right into this week's poll list. What are going to be some of the books to watch this week? Well, according to Previews World, these should be the good ones. First up, artist Ed McGuinness returns for an epic space adventure that takes the Avengers into an alien prison the size of a galaxy, where a mysterious new wielder of the all-powerful Star Brand has suddenly appeared, unleashing cosmic chaos. Good thing the Avengers brought along their newest member, the Black Widow. This is solicitation for Avengers number 27, which looks to be a great jumping-on point. Next up, from DC's Black Label imprint, John Constantine Hellblazer number 1. John Constantine is back in London, back to his old tricks, and just in time as things have become very dark indeed in this old stomping grounds. A small-time gang lord has found himself dealing with a big-time outbreak of supernatural weirdness, and without any allies to call on and nothing left to call his own, John doesn't have much choice about taking a paycheck from one of London's worst, or accepting the help of one of the gang lord's would-be foot soldiers. But what should be an open and shut exorcism turns out to be nothing but, and the author of this madness may just be getting started on their terrible masterpiece. The original Constantine is back in this series from Cy Spurrier and Aaron Campbell with nothing but decades of bad memories and an unearned second chance. How exactly will he squander it? There's only one way to find out. Check out Hellblazer's new series this week. Also looking really interesting from Image Comics is Killadelphia number 1. Sins of the Father, Part 1, featuring the show-stopping talents of Spawn series artist Jason Shawn Alexander and acclaimed television writer behind such hit shows as Wu-Tang and American Saga, Marvel's Runaways, and stars American Gods, Rodney Barnes. When a small-town beat cop comes home to bury his murdered father, the Reverend, Philadelphia detective James Sangster Sr., he begins to unravel a mystery that leads him down a path of horrors that will shake his beliefs to their core. The city that was once the symbol of liberty and freedom has fallen prey to corruption, poverty, unemployment, brutality, and vampires? Finally, coming from Source Point Press is Touching Evil number 1. An attorney is given a curse from a mysterious prisoner that allows her to kill anyone instantly with just a touch of her hand. But only if they're evil. Her whole life is turned upside down in an instant, and she is forced to question what evil is, who she can trust, and her own sanity. Get ready to meet a hero unlike anyone you've ever seen, and forgive her if she doesn't shake hands. All these look like they'll be worth grabbing today, but moving on to the toy box. It's been kind of a slow news week for action figures. First up, for Marvel Legends. We're still mainly seeing remnants from the Spider-Man Far From Home wave and the Avengers Endgame Hulk wave, but it looks like the Fat Thor wave may be trickling out. I know there have been sightings of Heimdall at Comic Zone in North Syracuse, and the brand new Walgreens in Liverpool finally got some Legends love. There was a couple of Moonstars and a Frost on the shelf, so they're slowly coming out, guys. As for Star Wars The Black Series, the next wave is creeping out there. I told you last time that Jana and Yev and Luke had been spotted, and now I have personally seen Cara Dune and Wedge Antilles on the shelves at Target in Fayetteville. But don't bother, they're not there anymore. Also of note is the Best Buy exclusive Heavy Infantry Mandalorian Deluxe figure. You know the guy if you're watching the Disney Plus show The Mandalorian. He's the huge blue Mando from Episode 3, The Sin. Apparently he's voiced by Jon Favreau and is named Paz Vizsla. Since we're on the topic of The Mandalorian, wow, what a show, huh? Definitely my favorite thing right now for television. Wrapping things up, let me tell you what I'll be picking up today. For me, it's going to be all the 2099 books, Constantine, and New Mutants. As for Kylie, Ghost Spider. Madison doesn't have anything this week, but, you know, it's kind of evens out. That's all I have for you for this week. Remember to come visit us on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/thisweekingeekpod. Post your own hunt report and tell us what you're reading, and please remember to shop local first. Always, always support your local comics and collectible shops. Without them, our hobbies wouldn't exist. And aside from the normal local shops, be sure to check out the Syracuse Punk Rock Flea Market and Geek Garage Sale Saturday the 30th from 11 to 4 at the Liverpool Holiday Inn on Electronics Parkway. Fantastic showplace full of all types of great collectible items and much more. Comic books, collectible toys, vinyl records and rock memorabilia, horror collectibles and monster memorabilia, movie posters, gum cards, up to 125 tables of awesomeness. Admission is only $2, and kids 12 and under are free. Also happening soon, Syracuse, New York Comic-Con Year 4. That'll be December 7th at the Comfort Inn and Suites in Cicero, New York. That's at 5875 Carmenica Drive. Come check out all the artists, vendors, video games, comics, and collectibles just in time for your holiday shopping season. This year's guest includes Carrie Means from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Bob Allman, Black Panther artist and Inkwell Awards founder, X-Men, Captain Marvel, and Captain America artist Mike Garland, local legend and graphic novelist Joe Orzac, and artist and ex-wrestler Rusty Gilligan. Also welcoming back this year is the full-size TARDIS from Doctor Who, as well as the Echo Base chapter of the Rebel Legion Star Wars Costuming Club. There's also going to be food trucks and raffles with items donated from awesome artists and vendors. All this for the low, low price of free. That's right, it's free admission this year, guys. And don't forget, there will be a huge announcement at Year 4 pertaining to Year 5. And once again, don't forget about the Collectibles Galore 5th Anniversary Black Friday sale. This Friday, November 29th, they'll be open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And again, check out these deals. All graphic novels, 50% off. Wall comics and are buy one, get one, 50% off. And this does include slabbed books, which is a great way to fill out your collection. On top of all that, you got it? Spend $25 or more and get one of the very limited grab bags full of awesomeness. You do not want to miss these deals, guys. Until next week, enjoy your Thanksgiving, and cheers, all.
This has been a GeekPod Network production. Show notes and links to our social media can be found on our webpage, www.geekpod.com. That's G33kpod.com. Want to help us out? Please rate and review the show on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. Reviews really help keep us on the charts. Thanks, guys, and see you next time.